might be wondering, why is my hair so dry? One reason why your hair is so dry is because you don't understand your hair porosity, how it relates with the products that you're using, and the products that you're using might be the wrong products for your hair. So let's first start. What is hair porosity? So hair porosity is just the rate at which your hair absorbs products. And so you have three types of porosities. You have low porosity, high porosity, and normal porosity. In some cases, you can have mixtures of porosity all over your hair. So be advised that hair porosity can be different in different parts of your hair. So let's first start off with, how do you know your hair porosity? Now, to find out your hair porosity, there are some tests that some people do, and some tests people are like, oh, it doesn't work well for them. So I'm going to give you a variety of ways for you to know your hair porosity. First test, and the most common one, is when you wash your hair, you can take a few strands of hair that has already been washed, a clean hair that came out of your hair, set it aside, then get a cup of water. Make sure the water is lukewarm water. You're going to take that water and you're going to take your hair, a few strands of it, put it onto the water, okay? Let it sit on the water. Then you're going to take your finger and gently tap on the water to break the surface tension. Then you're going to wait. About 4 minutes should be okay, and see what happens to the hair. If the hair sits on top of the water, then you are low porosity. Now, if the hair sinks down and gets to the bottom of the water, then you are high porosity. But if the hair floats in the middle, you are normal porosity. So let's now talk about these different porosities and how it relates to your dry hair. With the low porosity, it means that your hair shaft is tightly closed, meaning that when you put products on your hair, the products tend to sit on top of your hair. So you have to do things to help infuse that product into your hair. So if you are low porosity, you might encounter product buildup. That's where your hair just holds on to products, and then your hair needs to be cleansed thoroughly for the products to penetrate in. Also, if you're low porosity, you experience what is known as your product sitting on top of your hair, not being able to penetrate. So you have to add something using a form of heat or something in order for it to go into your hair. So you can do stuff like, after washing your hair, putting your moisturizer, you can take a plastic cap and cover it on your hair, wait for a few minutes, and you'll see the product will penetrate well into your hair. So using a form of heat helps with low porosity hair to get the product to really sink into your hair. Another thing you should be aware of is that if you have low porosity hair, don't use too much heavy products. You can use them sparingly. You don't want to use too much hair butters because it's harder for them to penetrate into your hair shaft. So that's with low porosity. So your choice of moisturizers, you can vary between light sprays and then use a cream, like a liquid cream. Don't be using all those thick products on your hair because they are hard for it to go into your hair. Next, we have high porosity. Now with high porosity, your hair shafts are widely open. The pores, everything is widely open. So as you put products in your hair, the products don't last long. The dryness persists and gets worse as the day goes by. You can put product and moisturize your hair in 1 hour, and a few hours later, your hair is dry because your hair is not holding on to the product. Now, if you're high porosity, this is not the time for you to be using spritz in your hair and just spraying your hair and say you have moisturized it. No, it doesn't work because you need something heavy to be able to lock in that moisture. So if you are high porosity, you want to invest in a thicker cream. You want to invest in butters. So after moisturizing your hair with your liquid, if you use oils on top of the liquid, you can use a cream, and then you can use a hair butter to lock it in, or a thicker oil to lock it in. Now, that is the aspect of high porosity hair. With high porosity hair, you can use protein. Protein helps. However, with low porosity hair, you have to be very careful because low porosity hair does not like protein that much. So sparingly use protein in your hair. Now, if you're normal porosity, Congratulations to you. You have the best of all worlds and you can use whatever you want. So you are the diva, you are the fan, you can use whatever you want. So anything goes with normal porosity hair. And please be mindful of you can have different porosities all over your hair. So as you understand your hair, understand how to treat it. If you have a part of your hair that is low porosity, treat it like low porosity. If you have a part of your hair that is high porosity, treat it like it's high porosity. If majority of your hair is high porosity and you have just a small section that is low porosity, you want to use high porosity products. And if vice versa, most of your hair is low porosity, then you want to use low porosity products. Remember, I'm your aspiring hair coach, and if you need any questions, if you have any questions and you want one-on-one with me, please feel free to send me a DM and I'll talk to you all later. Thank you so much. Absolutely love you guys. Take care. Don't forget to follow. Bye.